Hey guys, Vakey here from Projects. Today we're going to talk about the gram, that is Instagram, and how you can make your Instagram for your gym pop and stand out from the rest of the world. So my first tip for you is respect the platform. One of my pet peeves is when people link up their Instagram and Facebook account and share the same content on both of these platforms. Instagram is about building your brand, it's about beautiful photos, it's not about spam and selling. So don't be lazy, do some great content for Facebook and then do some great content for Instagram. Your consumers will notice the difference when they go to your different platforms to see that you've put an effort into both of those and not just link them up. Tip number 2, get a dedicated gym photographer. As gym owners, there's so many things you have to be doing and you should not be taking the photos while you're coaching. So get a gym photographer, perhaps exchange a membership for them, and set up a little casual contract where they are expected to give you 10 or 20 great photos in exchange for their full membership at your gym. It really is a game changer getting a gym photographer, so I highly recommend you do that. Now, when you do get your gym photographer, you want to make sure that they are set up to succeed. So there's a few different softwares and apps you can use to make their life easy. Let's go through those as tip number 3. The first app you want to get them to use is VSCO Cam. There's some beautiful filters here for the photos, and you can select one filter that works well with the colors in your gym. Depending on how skillful they are, they can also adjust things like exposure and contrast and all kinds of other things in there. It's a great app for photography and it's simple to use. The next thing you want to do is get your photographer to actually schedule these photos for you in advance on Instagram. And we use a website called grum.co. So you can actually go ahead and schedule these photos ahead of time. It's way better actually bulking these rather than just posting them on a daily basis. So let's say your photographer just comes in once a week, maybe twice a week. They need to take the photos, edit them, and actually schedule them on that day, and then they know that it's done for the next 7 days or 2 weeks, whatever you decide to do. And the last website that we utilize is called Canva.com. Your photographer can go in there, load their photos up, and actually overlay some text or do other funky things with their photos if that's what you want to do. So the 3 recommendations are VSCO Cam, it's a phone app, Grum.co, it's just a website, and Canva.com, another website. 3 great resources for your photographer. Now, tip number 4 is super important. You want your photographer to take photos of moments in the gym, not movements necessarily. So instead of photographing your strongest member lifting 250 kgs, instead you want to get a photo of the coach high-fiving the mum that works out your gym. So moments, not movements. These are going to be things that the public can relate to. They can look at it and go, oh, I can do that. Whereas if you post really difficult or heavy movements, it might scare people off. So moments, not movements. And the final tip, tip number 5, is to do with Instagram stories. There's too many gyms out there that just simply film the class and people working out. Nobody wants to see that, and you can be a lot more creative with that Instagram story than just filming the class. So what I recommend you do is actually film members' stories. Invite members to come in on the weekend and film some stories. Now you can film these in landscape so that you can actually use them on your website and Facebook, and then you can crop them down to actually fit on a Instagram story. Now the beautiful thing is Instagram now have what's called highlights. So instead of that story disappearing in 24 hours, you can save that story on your Instagram profile so people can always go there and check them out. So jump on our Instagram account, our gym, ANFIT, either ANFIT Auckland or ANFIT GC, and you'll see at the very top of our page there's a few highlights of our members, a few member stories. You can use that as some inspiration to get some ideas for your member stories. So to wrap it all up, guys, respect the platform, get a gym photographer, help them be successful with all the different apps and things you can use, and lastly, utilize Instagram stories to the fullest potential. Hope that's helpful, guys. Go and smash it on Instagram, and if you have any questions, please pop them below. I'd love to help out. See ya.